You guys see what it is? See what it is? We got ZOKLO back out in the wild. It's been a good year for ZOKLO. Yeah. If it's cars, bikes, whatever it is, get out and enjoy it. What is going on, my good people? Welcome back to another episode. It is a very exciting day today. As you guys can see, I am on ZOKLO. It has been a long time since I've ridden this bike because I knew there was a problem and we just couldn't figure it out. One of my last few options to troubleshoot the problem, I did it yesterday, and so far so good. The bike is running solid right now. I'm so excited. I'm actually about to head out to a meet, which was around this time last year that I went to that same spot and ran a few guys, where I noticed the drastic change in the way the bike performed. So yeah, needless to say, this bike has been down and out for me in over a year now. I think it was last June when I met with those guys, did those runs, and the bike started acting up. For those of you who don't know, the main issue that I was having was right around 12,000 RPM. I'm full throttle from 5th going into 6th gear. The bike will cut power completely for a couple seconds, and then the power would spike up into full power. Tell you guys, if you're not ready for that, it will scare you. Everybody that got on this bike, I tell them exactly what it does, and I've told them to be careful. But now that problem is solved. Well, I think it's solved. This is actually day 2 of riding this bike to test it out, to make sure everything is good. But I feel like it is solved, and the way that I was able to fix this issue was by unplugging the wideband sensors. Yeah, it was that simple. When I saw the change in performance, I was like, really? I spent the whole year not riding this bike for some wideband sensors. Here's an opening here. I can test it out. Let's do a 2nd gear pull. But you guys saw it ran through every gear just fine. It was right at this point that I would notice the lag in power, and then it'll spike up. And normally the first pull is okay, and every pull afterward that's where the issue would start. So keep in mind, you guys, I only have 4,500 miles on this thing. So I have not been able to ride this bike all year last year. But anyways, so what was happening with the built-in wideband sensors that BMW have on this generation is designed to allow the bike to adapt to any fuel that you put in it. So I think within the first year of me getting this bike, for the most part, all I ran was MR12. I was out to race any and everybody that wanted to line up. And you know, I did my maintenance in between time, but it never dawned on me to replace those wideband sensors. And what's happening is that lead in the MR12 clogs up the sensors. So when I get to that RPM where it's giving me issues, it's not reading the proper air to fuel ratio that I need to put the power down or to carry me through that gear. And then when it catches it, that's when it gets that burst of power. So I could be wrong. That's the only logical explanation that I can see behind it, and that's what makes sense to me. So after, right now they are unplugged and the bike is running just fine. I am on pump gas, so I don't need any fuel correction. I'm not going to change gas anytime soon, so they are okay to be unplugged, and then I'll drop a new set on the bike to see how it performs, if it carries it well throughout all the RPMs. Then I'll start messing with different fuels again. So, you know, with all this new and amazing technology that BMW introduced to the world, you know, you really have to educate yourself on the symptoms the bike may have with those new items, those new features, I should say. So this is definitely a learning point for me. You know, I was not expecting anything like that to happen, because I've never had that issue before. Let me strap down a little bit. See if I can snatch me up a first gear. Man, I miss this ZOKLO so much. Oh man, I don't think there's a smoother bike out there. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. This bike does everything so well, and it was killing me not to be able to ride this thing. Oh man, I love it, man. Yes. Yes. So to everybody that want to smoke with ZOKLO, ZOKLO is ready for you guys. Anyways, just wanted to touch base, you guys. I'm happy, I'm excited right now. You know, this bike been a pain, but I couldn't have it any other way but to stick through it and figure out the issue. and now it is running strong. What I think is strong for now, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot more in it. But I'm almost at my destination. Thank you guys for watching. If anything changes, I will update you. And again, thanks for watching. I will catch you on the next one.